Terry to Nowitzki, puts up the three, puts it in! Dallas goes up by 3 with 26.7 remaining.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to talk about how Dirk Nowitzki turned into Michael Jordan. There was a specific moment where I've seen something that reminded me of MJ or Larry Bird so much that I thought, okay, it would be nice to cover this topic. But before we start, take a look at the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is brought to you by AG1 by Athletic Greens. AG1 combines 9 health products working together as one in a daily nutritional drink, replacing your need for many individual vitamins and supplements. Okay, let's be honest. As much as I always wanted to take care of my nutrition, in reality, it was just too much taking care of everything. I'm always on the move and always on the road, so I needed a solution. And for me personally, the AG1 drink was just that. All I had to do was to include the AG1 by Athletic Greens into my daily morning ritual. Just mix the drink and I was ready to go. Super simple, super easy. And the results speak for themselves. I have a lot more energy because the AG1 provides nutrients that support sustained physical and mental energy, like the kind we need on a busy day or a heavy week. Also, it includes key nutrients for the energy powerhouse of the body, the mitochondria, which support heart health and help with energy. Another thing that I noticed was my mental clarity. A neural supporting formula that helps me multitask and manage my ongoing to-do list with ease and attention to detail. Now let's talk about the taste. Now, if we're honest, most healthy stuff tastes terrible. So I didn't expect too much at first, but I can assure you that the AG1 tastes not bad at all. So if you want to get your nutrition back on track, act now and give it a try. Click on the link in the description box and get your AG1 by Athletic Greens today.
Being up 2-0, have the series in our hands. Still to this day, one of the toughest losses in my career.
When you've won one and then you don't win one for a while, I think it's even worse. You felt what it is to hold some trophies up, feel like, yeah, I'm on top of the world at this moment. I know what I'm missing out on, so I want to get that feeling back.
When Dirk Nowitzki entered the 1998 NBA draft, hardly anybody outside of Germany had ever heard of this 7-foot skinny German player. It was only a short while ago that Nowitzki entered the Nike Summit, where he showed his skills off against other international talents. When Nowitzki was drafted with the 9th pick by the Milwaukee Bucks, fans were scratching their heads and were very skeptical, to say the least. Of course, we all know that Dirk Nowitzki got traded right away to the Dallas Mavericks, but did not even know if he would join that team that season. You know, I've never told this story to anyone yet, but in 1998, I actually met Dirk Nowitzki, and he was at his basketball tournament in Germany, and yeah, he was basically just drafted. And I thought, okay, he will never make it to the NBA because he was so skinny, and at that time, you know how fans looked at European players. There were only a handful of guys who actually made it, and I was so wrong. So wrong about him as a person and so wrong about him as a basketball player. Just wanted to make sure that I say this on my video. After a very slow start, Dirk slowly but surely improved his game and showed flashes of his great potential at the end of his rookie season. In his second year, Dirk became a starter and already averaged 17 points per game while proving that he brought a skill set that no other big had in the NBA back then. He could dribble and shoot the ball like a wing player. The only things that Nowitzki was lacking was the physical aspect of the game and defense. His former teammate Michael Finley called Nowitzki Irk, without the D for defense. Pretty funny when you think about it. But even that would improve a great deal real soon. In 2002, he became an NBA All-Star and would be one of the best NBA players for many years to come. He was the face of the Dallas Mavericks and would take them to the NBA Finals in 2006. But at the end, this would be one of Dirk's biggest low points of his career.
Well, 06 was one of the most frustrating losses of my career. We were, basically up 2-0 going to Miami in the finals. We were only 2 wins away. We're thinking this is a wrap. The Dallas Morning News, the paper here, had printed the parade route, and then we go down there and we lose 3 straight. And then we come back here and we're up 20 in game 6, and when they come back and we lose in 6 games. And I remember just being so frustrated. We were so close to winning. It's like your heart gets ripped out a little bit. And but I always said to myself, hey, we have a young team. I'm still in my prime. At the end of the day, I think we'll be right back there.
The following year, Dirk was sure that he would make it back to the NBA Finals. But then this happened.
And we were rolling. We won 67 games. That was my MVP season. And we are the heavy favorites to win it all. I'm feeling good. I'm playing my best basketball. And we run into a hot team with Golden State, and we lose in the first round. And in a way, I was more disappointed and frustrated after that loss than I was after the finals loss.
For the next years, the Mavs were always in the playoff mix, but could never pull it off. Then in 2011, when nobody had the Mavs on their radar, they would make the NBA Finals again. Dirk was playing out of his mind. All of his stats would increase in the playoffs, and he would reach a new level.
Dirk Nowitzki.
In the NBA Finals, the Mavs would meet the new super team among Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James. Nobody gave the Mavs a real chance, but Dallas really gave it all they had. Both teams split the first 2 games, and it was Dirk Nowitzki who really made it happen. This was a special moment in his career.
Still 5:45 remaining. We've seen it from the Mavericks all season. Never giving up. Back up to Kidd, wide open for 3. Knocks it down.
They will never quit on the game, and they're hanging in again tonight.
It's got to be more, and you got to do your job, and we have got to contain the ball.
Nowitzki layup, we're tied at 90. Oh my! Dallas has come back from 15, and this crowd is stunned.
Perry moving to his right, to the top of the arc and down to Dirk. He's open for 3, on the way. It's good! It's good! With 26.7 seconds remaining.
A 20-2 run. One of the most incredible comebacks in NBA Finals history.
James inbounds the ball from the left sideline.
Chalmers wide open. Oh! Chalmers knocks down the 3 and ties the game. Big shot after big shot here as we wind down the stretch here of game 2. How far down do they go to make sure that it's the final shot attempt?
You have to take it down to 4, certainly.
Nowitzki gets the ball outside the 3-point line. Works it on Bosh.
They put Bosh on Nowitzki on this possession.
7 to shoot. Nowitzki drives, goes underneath, lefty layup, banks it in with 3.6 remaining. Miami out of timeouts, trailing by 2. James back to Wade.
He'll remember June 2nd in the Dallas Mavericks franchise forever. What a comeback.
Since I am such a huge Michael Jordan fan and was a Michael Jordan fan back in the days, you got used to seeing greatness. But I really had to say, when I saw Dirk Nowitzki perform in the 2011 finals, it really reminded me of MJ or Larry Bird so much. I really felt that this was something special that I was seeing. Now, as we all know, the Dallas Mavericks became the 2011 NBA champ. And that one special moment where Dirk had his tongue out, it reminded me so much of MJ.
They can smell it and sense it.
Oh, yeah.
Throughout the playoffs, Nowitzki elevating his status amongst the NBA's greats and leading this to different Dallas teams. Gritty, tough, and now they're ready to celebrate a championship.
The Mavericks have scaled the NBA playoff mountain and have planted.
For the first time in franchise history, the Dallas Mavericks have won the NBA championship. And the MVP of this series, Dirk Nowitzki.
All right, you guys, that was it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, click the notifications button so you never miss an episode of the Basketball Time Machine. And hopefully, I'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.